heard a wolf earlier. Wasn't sure if that was wolf tracks. Yeah, there's definitely one close by. Where are you? There you are. Welcome back to the Long Dark, my friends. We have made it to Bunker Alpha after a harrowing trip through some cougar-infested territory. It's funny that the light's not flickering. Interesting. Normally it flickers. It is nighttime. Keep door locked at all times. I'm taking that. I'm taking that. Alright, let's see if we can look around and see what's what around here. Metal pail. Probably we will need a... There's probably nothing in here. Probably will need a light source. Let's open it up. Oh, this is so cool. Okay. So, Bunker Alpha is in
horse.
cougar territory. Yeah, we should probably eat something. Let's just eat some cattails. So we're not starving. And drink some water. Alright. That was a pretty harrowing trip in here, I will say. Let's see. I guess we got some... Use this. That was a pretty harrowing trip. Let's do a quick scan. And now we know what we're looking for, so that's good. Ladder under there, metal container. Cupboards.
This stuff will come in handy.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some cloth out of that. I don't want to miss anything. Candy bar. That'll be useful. Nothing else down here. Look at that. Some canned corn. May as well take the water. Nothing up there. Turn the radio on. Get a little music in. Ah, that's nice. Very nice. A little bit of music. Okay. Now I need to find two things. I need to find a medical and a science or a log report of some sort. So, let's see what we got in here. More water. This is kind of gross, honestly. This is not the water I'd be drinking in real life for sure. Nothing in the trash. Alright. All these bunkers have slightly different... look at this, insulation's all stripped off this wire. All these bunkers have slightly different configurations. It's pretty cool. Alright, this looks like maybe the lab. Not a lot in this bunker.
Too heavy.
Regular book. Not necessary. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of this. Awesome. I'm sure it turned out great. Alright, there's the interview transcript. I can't believe there's nothing on these computers. So I did see that interview transcript. I'm going to read it in a minute.
That'll come in handy.
I may as well take it. I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to get out of here without being overweight. This place is so cool. Alright, I'm going to put this away so that I don't waste fuel while I read this.
Session 5, Project Medical Officer interviewing Patient 7. Let's visit the second instance again. First occurrence. What do you remember?
The sun was out, but it was cold at the river's edge. There was a group of us that day. Lots of laughing, yelling. Some were in our heads. No one was getting in the water. I guess I liked being first. I didn't even jump, just slipped in quietly away from everybody. The water was clear, but bitter cold. I thought the bottom was closer. My head went under right away. God, I was a lousy swimmer. No one noticed me struggling in the deep pool.
Carry on from where you were last session. Find the ending sequence. What do you see?
My hand reaching for a flat gray stone at the water's edge. I grabbed it. I pulled my head out of the freezing water. A breath. The sun shining through the trees. Above us was the sun out? I thought the rain. No. I don't know. That wasn't it.
Keep hold of that image. It's okay if it fades a little. Breathe. Try going again. Second instance.
I need to drop something.
Something is fishy around here. That's weird. So sun and then rain. Super descriptive. I'm going to take a picture of this too, because why not? Alright. Feel like a spy. Okay, getting tired. Need to keep looking around. So let's head in here. There's the logbook.
The mine is a real shithole. If my job is to shepherd the men, then their job is to keep the roof from landing on all of us. But this week we found a decent chamber to start building Rudiger's gadget. Teams 1 and 2 are with the program, but on shaky ground. Team 3 is getting volatile again. And while it's unclear what they have planned, I've called for additional security to fly in immediately. The medical officer has been conducting alignment interviews and has made some troubling observations. I'm still considering the implications, both for the men as well as project viability. My hope is that the crew can keep their shit together long enough to finish Phase 1, and we can get out of this godforsaken place. It's starting to get to me.
Rudiger's gadget. So I have actually...
Anything right now.
I've been in here before. So I have actually read that one before. This is the only bunker that I found on a previous run. So, so I have read that one before. I don't know much about the lore of... I've been intentionally trying to not learn because I want to experience these tales on my own. Let's just grab some light just in case. Alright, so not much else around here. I don't think I missed anything. Is there no workshop? Workbench? I was hoping for a workbench in here. I don't see one. That's kind of a bummer, because I was hoping to make more arrows in case I need to fight my way out of here. Okay, bathroom. There was a workbench in the other bunker, right? not in this one, apparently. Yeah, not much in here. Okay, that is a shame, because I was really hoping to be able to make a few more arrows. Okay, well, we're going to sleep here tonight. Oh, there's still some cupboards we haven't searched. Okay, anything else? I don't think so. Alright, I'm sure that this corn is valuable, but I am going to eat it now because it's heavy and it's like a calorie to weight ratio is not favorable. I'm sure there's recipes that I'm not going to be able to make, but you know what? That's just the way it goes. Alright, what else are we going to eat right now? Alright, we're going to eat one of these. And drink some water, and then we're going to... How tired are we? Tired enough. Let's see if there's any maintenance we need to do. Yeah, actually, we're going to tear down these. Yeah, we still have 2 of these. Okay, yeah, we gotta get back to Mystery Lake and drop some stuff. Alright, this could be a little bit tricky getting out of here. Honestly. So... yeah, we're not out of the woods yet, but in the meantime, let's just sleep. Drink again, and then sleep as long as we can. See what the morning brings. Alright, sprain risk is healed. Let's see if we can see our way out of here. Yeah, we can. Okay. Now, the moment of truth, really, because... I wonder if we'll still be crouched after we leave. What I don't want is to run into a cougar immediately. Okay, I know this is risky, but I'm going to... Can I not light a fire here? No, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna map this, and then I'm gonna head back in. Alright, just wanted to know exactly where I was here. Okay. So, it looks like we are right next to cougar territory. So we need to try to get out of here in a sneaky way without waking this cougar up. That is going to be our task. First, let's warm up. And then drink some water, make us a little bit lighter. How many arrows do we have? 6 arrows. Probably we should... just in case. I mean, if we need to light a fire, that's not going to scare anybody. Actually, okay, let's just go. Okay, so we need to head over. Wow. I hear him. Okay, we need to sneak away from the cougar as fast as possible. Okay, now we also have to be careful of potential I almost said, I'm trying to say timberwolves, but I'm thinking in my head dire wolves. You know, from Game of Thrones. Okay, I think we escaped the cougar. I don't think he's going to come all the way over here unless he sees us. Well, we were pretty close. I don't understand why we didn't catch the signal from this fire. This is where our fire was. So yeah, we were actually pretty close to where we were supposed to be. Okay, well, let's get out of here. The sooner we exit Bleakin, the happier I'm going to be. There's something up there, I think. It might be just a stump, but I saw something up here. Let's see if we can see what that might be. It's the way we came last night. Nope, it's just a stump. Okay, I'm probably being overly cautious here at this point, but I still prefer not to run into the timberwolves. And it would be just my luck to throw caution to the wind, try to run the last little bit to that cave and run into a pack of timberwolves. All things considered, actually, that was not as hard as I expected it to be. Last time I came here, I wasn't sneaky enough. I'm gonna just leave that carcass. Last time I came, I wasn't sneaky enough. I'm gonna leave everything. I'm just gonna leave everything here. We're gonna come here at some point and explore. But yeah, I wasn't sneaky enough last time, and I really had to deal with the timberwolves. And eventually they killed me. So that is how I died, in fact. Actually, let me just see. Is it a free fire day? I don't think so, but just in case, I don't want to waste a match unnecessarily. Nope, definitely not. Definitely not. Okay. Alright, let's head back inside. And, harvest some sticks here. Okay, and we are running a little bit low on torches. So we are going to have to start a fire at some point. Alright, let's go. This time we can spend a little more time looking for coal. But I still don't want to search comprehensively this cave. We'll come back through here at some point when we do Blake Inlet. We'll be back. And then we can do a more comprehensive cave search. Right now, I think, ideally, is that coal right there? Yeah. I'm not sure which way out, but I'm gonna go right. Stick to my right and see how far I get. Yeah, right now I think I want to just get back to Mystery Lake, regroup, and dump off some stuff. Grab the travois, because I think it's, I think Nitro was right. It's good to travel with the travois. Can I make fires here? I can. Okay. That's good to know, just in case I need to make torches. Yeah, it's good to travel with the travois, I think. There's a couple of times when, like the battery run, for example, when I wished I had had it. Ah, here we go. Downward climb. Probably I can jump down here, but don't want to risk it. There we go. Let me just take a quick look over here. Just a quick look. Not much. Okay. Alright, let's head down. This is interesting. It's like a... Is that just a shadow, or is that like a... crevice? Alright, almost at the entrance. And we did leave something here. I think it was a pelt that we'll also want to pick up.
Too much stuff to carry.
Yeah, I know. How bad is it? Not too bad. Alright, let's drink some more water. That'll unload some weight. Let's see how the weather is in Forlorn Muskeg. Foggy, but not too bad. Okay, I think we're going to focus on just getting home. And I think the easiest way to do that is to go around the eastern edge of the map. Stop and just eat a little bit. Let's eat one of these. So we're not eating every 2 minutes. Drink some more water. Alright, it's nice and warm actually. Feels like -1. That's pretty good. I don't think you can get around here entirely without going out on the muskeg. So I think we'll just head out on the muskeg now. Actually, what we might have done... I don't really care. I was going to say what we might have done was go back to that high hunter's blind and cook up that wolf carcass. Because we are going to need to make a fire at some point soon. If we see it, we'll stop there. If the carcass is even there. It's been several days. Oh, there it is. Is that it? It's something. It's kind of far. It's a, oh, there's the wolf blind. The high blind. So if the wolf carcass is still there, we'll stop there, cook it up. That'll give us the food we need to not waste our travel food. And I'm hearing some weird audio artifacts, but I think it might just be my Bluetooth, so I'm gonna just bear with it. But if it does end up on the recording, I apologize. I don't see... I think our carcass has deteriorated. I think we should just keep heading home. Probably we have food at home. So we ought to be able to get there without too much trouble, and then we'll be able to eat when we get there. All in all, it was a successful little trip. We left Mystery Lake, well, a long time ago. Went to Mountain Town. Did a lot of exploration in Mountain Town. I like to map. I'm not going for the cartographer achievement. I know Nitro asked if I was. I might get it. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm not explicitly going for it. But I like to map because I like to have a map. I find the map to be somewhat useful. If nothing else, to explain on the video where we are and where we're going. There is another Polaroid for this region, but I haven't found it yet. So, I don't know. There's lots we still haven't found, actually, so there's plenty still left to do. Interesting times. We're actually warming up right now. Okay, now, I think we gotta be careful of wolves here, because this is an area we haven't been to yet. I haven't seen a lot of wolves anywhere else yet. And usually somewhere around here, I think there's a destroyed snow shelter as well. Okay. Need to start a fire before this torch runs out. I wasn't paying close enough attention. So I hope this is a good location. It's probably as good as any. Need more torches. So let's first start by sketching this area so we know where we are. Okay, yeah. Heading on up. Heading in the right direction. And let's drop a stick just so that we know for sure. Yeah, that's what I expected. So, north up on the stick. Not all maps are north up on the stick, but this one is, so that's good. Alright, well, we're warm. Oh, there's a maple sapling. I might just grab that. Yeah, we're warm, so let's just take some torches and then let's get out of here. Alright. Grab our stuff. And let's get going. I'm going to take that maple sapling. I'm going to need to craft another bow at some point. And I know that there's some talk about the bushcraft bow. And I have yet to actually get the plans for
I'm
the
not sure I can
bushcraft
carry much more.
bow anywhere, but my understanding is that it is a more powerful bow, but it also has a better chance of breaking on you. And I don't know. I haven't decided yet whether I would like to trade power for reliability on my weapon. I guess if I'm doing sneak attacks, okay, but if I am shooting a charging wolf, that would concern me. Just the chance that it could suddenly break. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. But I am going to make another regular bushcraft, regular survival bow at some point because my survival bow is now below 50%. Heard a wolf. Oh. Should have known. There he is. Alright, I'm going to just do the rock trick.
I might have to drop some gear.
And then if he comes back and doesn't see me, then I'll shoot him. I don't see him. Oh, there's the tracks. There's the tracks. So I guess we're just gonna head on home. Nice and warm. Nice and warm. So with the wolves, I know that there's two different ways of dealing with them. Shooting them. One is you can let them charge and then take a headshot. Which I would say I've got maybe like an 80% record with that. The second is you can sneak attack them with Archery 5. And I'd say that's a safer bet for me.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
So I prefer, if I have a torch, I prefer to scare them off if they've already seen me. And I prefer to sneak attack them wherever possible. It's just my personal preference, and it's partly because I play with a controller, And if any of you have ever played with a controller, you know it is much twitchier than a mouse. And it's a lot harder to aim on the fly. Alright, I'm gonna just eat another cattail here, just so that I can make it all the way to the camp office, and I'm hoping I have food there. I should have left food there, but if not, I will figure out how to go hunting and get some food. So we're going back to the camp office. We've got this is going to be sort of our main base. It's nicely central in Lower Great Bear. And so we're going to want to regroup, make some more arrows. I think that'll be good. We're going to want to swap out some of our inventory items. We now have 2 hacksaws, so from 0, 2. Oh yeah, that's why we left. When we left, it was a long time ago. We went to Mountain Town to get a hacksaw.
Kind of heavy.
That's what we did. And now we've got 2. So actually, I think there's 3, because I think we left 1 in Mountain Town. I can't remember. But anyway, we got 2 on us right now. So we'll leave 1 here at the base. So yeah, we'll do some inventory swap outs. Since I'm close, I may as well grab some sticks. Don't mind being heavy, since I'm almost there. Oh. See, this is where, I don't know where this guy is. There he is. And this guy, I may come back out and shoot you. I may come back out and shoot you. We'll see. Depends on what there is to eat over at camp office. Let's see what they have.
I need to drop something.
Man, there's a lot of sticks. Lower Great Bear is awesome because, or it's easy, I should say, because you really can get by with just sticks. It's so warm, relatively speaking. Compared to the far territories, anyway. You can pick up enough sticks usually to make a warm-up fire. I mean, right now, 4 degrees. I mean, come on. And look, there is a lot of meat. Alright, good, let's eat. Yeah, I'd forgotten all about that. So we have another, oh yeah, look at that, elegant broth. Got all kinds of stuff here. Alright, let's head inside. Just gonna keep my fire going in case I need it. So first, let's drop some of the fresh stuff that we
Too heavy.
need to cure. Then let's drop some of the cured stuff. And some of the crafting stuff. tools. So we'll put this one up here. And another hacksaw. So put this one right here. Alright. Yeah, look at all this. Forget what we got over here. Oh, we do have a workbench here. So we should probably make a salt box with this workbench. That might be the next thing we do. And then we've got to finish our trader mission. And then at some point head over to Pleasant Valley to do the... Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna... How much water do we have? I'm actually going to keep all this water on me. I might drop some coffee, though. I think we might make more...
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
We might make more water. So let me just keep this fire going. Take the charcoal out. And yeah, let's make some water. Alright. Okay, so we made a bunch of water. And... oh, nice night. Yeah, made a bunch of water, and we pulled a bunch of torches. It's a beautiful evening. We're not terribly tired. So I guess we could possibly go out. But I'm not sure what we would do right now. I think we want to do some maintenance. We're going to probably stay in.
Something's got to go.
Let's just drop all here. Yeah, let's just do some maintenance. See on the flip side of that. Alright. Okay, so we put some water over here, we put some coffee over here. Let's see what's in here. Okay. Let's go to bed. Do a little bit more knife sharpening. Drink some water, and go to sleep. Sounds pretty blizzardy outside. take a look. Yep, pretty blizzardy. I'm gonna walk over here and grab some breakfast anyway. I'm right back inside. Whew, that's loud. It's good to be home. Alright, yeah, so let's just wait till the sun comes up. Alright, the sun is up. It's kind of dark in here. I'm gonna go around. Beautiful morning. Alright, we got lots of bear meat. We don't need to go hunting. I think what we want to do is make more arrows. Got a lot of arrowheads. We need to make some more arrows. So I'm going to grab the simple tools. See what we got in the cupboard. Some cured birch. Just take a few of those. We might make another bow as well. Yeah, let's see. Alright, let's get crafting. Okay, so it looks like we were able to make 4 arrows, I think. I'm gonna put this stuff away for now, and we're gonna go out during the day. I don't want to get cabin fever, so we're gonna do a little bit of outdoor stuff. But let's put away some of the stuff that we don't need to carry around with us. So, for example, we don't need this much coal. And we don't need this many matches. And we probably don't need all of these salty crackers, but I'm going to put them on the shelf instead. It looks like, what are we missing? Oh, we're missing feathers. We can make 2 more arrows, but we're missing feathers. So we can go feather hunting. That's one thing. I'm going to leave the lantern fuel here that we're going to trade with. I'm going to leave all the replacement fuses and wires here. And one of those. Oh, and the decoration. Let's put that up. Okay, so we're gonna put, let me see, put those 2 boxes. Okay, let's put this back. Put some crackers here. Awesome. All right. Let's head out and see if we can get some feathers. Nice day. There's some crows, but it's a flyover. I don't remember if we, there should be a carcass at the derailment. Oh, look at that. You know what? I don't need it. I don't need it. If I don't need it right now, I'm not going to take it. I might take it on the way back if there's nothing, excuse my voice. Excuse me. A little bit more hoarse than usual. I might take it on the way back if there's nothing else interesting over here. Actually, I bet I have a lot of feathers already in the... I don't know why I'm coming out. I guess I'm coming out because I don't want to get cabin fever. And it's a beautiful day. And it's nice to get out. So there's some feathers up ahead. Take a look-see. We'll also, if we see some sticks, probably grab those too. Heard a wolf earlier. Wasn't sure if that was wolf tracks. There's definitely one close by. Where are you? There you are. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. Ugh. Come on, that was really bad. That was really bad. That was really bad. Alright, he's coming back. I'll get another shot. Could use the practice anyway on wolves. I don't see him. I think he's behind that rock. There he is. More feathers. I think I got this backpack before. Yep. Alright, after they howl, they sometimes change direction. It's kind of like when the, it's kind of like when the deer scratch at the ground. Come on. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. This is good practice. I gotta do better. There he is. That was better. Alright. Well, we may as well. Do I want to spend a match? I don't need to spend a match. I'll actually grab his pelt. Grab his hide. Still warm enough for me to do that without fire. And then I'll head back. Actually, I think I'm going to grab his gut too. And looks like some feathers. Awesome. Alright, grab his gut as well, and then we'll head back to the house.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Luckily, I know a place. There is another wolf over there, though, so if we're stinky, we may have trouble with that guy. But we'll see. My stomach growling sound also sounds like a wolf eating sound, so it always freaks me out. I always have to check my stomach meter whenever I hear that sound just to see which one it is. Alright, heading on back to the homestead. Should be able to get there just in time. And I think there is a there was a deer around here. Yep. So if there's deer, there's probably not a wolf. Alright, let's head back. I'm gonna run a little bit because I'm not tired and it's getting late. Eat some bear. Alright, wolf pelt. Nice. Drink some water. And I think we still have time to make a few more arrows, so let's do that. What are we missing here? More feathers. See if we have feathers in here. Nope. In here. Nope.
I might have to drop some gear.
Grab those and see what it takes to make a salt box. Okay, we don't have enough feathers to make more arrows, so we still need more feathers. Okay, I figured we might have some here, but we don't. Alright, let's see. We can make framed photos. That's kind of nice. Fur firewood. 2 hours. What does it take to make a salt box? Meat curing box. So it takes 10 fur, and we need salt. Alright, I'm gonna drop. We're gonna leave our firewood here until we've collected enough. Put the fur here. And the cedar there. Okay. And I guess I'll put the woodworking tools here. And we'll put the simple tools back here. Awesome. Alright, I think we're going to call that an episode. I think we can still make... we have one more arrowhead. We can make one more arrow if we can find another feather, which shouldn't be too hard. And then we'll have 11, which is actually pretty good. So, don't know what we'll do with the 11 arrows. Maybe we'll go hunting a cougar or something. That might be a good thing to do. Alright, so, yeah. So here we are, back at home. Did a lot this episode. I mean, we started... in Hushed River Valley. No, we started in Bleak Inlet. Where's Bleak Inlet? Wow, there's so many zones now. Bleak Inlet. We started in Bleak Inlet, right here. Whoa. Sorry. We started in Bleak Inlet. There we go. Right here in Cougar territory. Managed to squeeze our way out. We probably should have taken a sketch at the entrance. We'll do that next time we go. Went through Forlorn Muskeg. Be convenient if these were next to each other. Went to Forlorn Muskeg, went through Forlorn Muskeg, came back to Mystery Lake, ended up back at our camp office, where we're going to be setting up. That's where we are right now, comforts of home. The comforts of home. And what do we got still to do? We've got to go fix the transmitter in Pleasant Valley so we can find the last of those 3 bunkers. We have a trader quest. Let's see. What's our trader quest? Active trade. We have an active trade. lamp oil, so we need some lamp oil, car battery again, but we know where to get that, and some cloth for pemmican recipe. So we'll want to do that at some point, for sure. So yeah, and we've got other stuff to do, other stuff to explore, so if you like this episode, give us a like. If you got any comments or feedback, feel free to send your comments our way. And if you want to know what we decide to do next of all the many options, hit that subscribe button. YouTube will let you know when the next episode drops, and we will see you there.